Welcome to the all-new MSP Hub. I'm Erin Von Holt, and I'm going to take you on a tour. You'll be able to access content faster than ever before with thousands of assets at your fingertips. All of the downloads have a visual associated with it, so you know exactly what you're downloading. And you can search by category, keyword, or tag. We no longer offer the visual index PDFs because everything does have a visual element on the new hub, so you know exactly what you're getting. And we've added new Google marketing calendars, so you can sync those with your very own Google system. The content on the new hub has been curated for relevancy, meaning we've eliminated pieces that were either dated or less popular. And finally, the content is loaded newest to oldest through 2016. Make sure your entire team has access to the hub, and you can do that by contacting Leoba at ipiphoto.com. If you have any questions along the way or run into any hiccups, please contact myself or my colleague Natalie Gunn. Okay, let's get started with the official tour. Let's get started with the home page of the new MSP Hub. You can search for content in a variety of ways by categories shown here. You can do the pull downs of the categories as well. And then you can scroll down to this feature section that will highlight some of our newest material. And then, of course, if you'd like to search by keyword, you can do so by entering that here or up at the top with the little search icon. All right, let's take a walk through some of the most important components of the hub. And starting with our complete sets. This is the place you're going to want to go if you never want to miss a thing and you want to make sure you're always up to date with having everything in the MSP. These are what we used to call campaigns, and it is a single download now. So they're quite large files ranging from 500 megabytes to a couple of gigabytes. So I highly recommend making sure your computer has enough capacity to support that. But it is a single file download. And once we click into that, you can see we've got some great thumbnail images of exactly what's inside, so you don't end up downloading things that you may not ever use. And then when you're ready to download something, you just click the direct download button. And then over on the right, it does have some information about each download, like when it originated, what campaign it was part of, file formats, and things of that nature. Okay, ad campaigns is another important one, and this is the place you go if you just need some marketing assets, or if you have a promotion you need to run and you're in a hurry. This is a great place to start. So for example, let's check out this passport campaign. Everything you need is included in order to run a successful promotion or campaign, and that includes a store poster, web banners, email templates, social media graphics, order inserts, and everything is listed over here on the right. These are great if you're in a rush and you just need to run a promotion. Log into this page and look around, and I guarantee you will find something that meets your needs. While we're in this category, I just want to point out the sidebar navigation here, which is a secondary navigation to the top portion here. But you can see some things are broken into subcategories, and you can also navigate this way if it's easier for you. And then our tag section is down here. So say I'd like to look at anything that has to do with canvas prints. I'm going to click that canvas link, and it brings up anything that was flagged as having to do with canvas. So that's how these links over here on the right work. Okay, circling back around to our main navigation here and going into the product templates category. This is where all of the Photoshop and JPEG design files are stored for greeting cards, photo gifts, graduation products, posters, mugs, all of the keepsake and gift product files are here. And the reason why you may want these is that the Photoshop files come in very handy in your production lab. Say a customer needs something modified, they'd like to add an image to a product or customize the text. And it's difficult to do that once these files are already loaded in your kiosk and web systems. So having those Photoshop files are handy. And then the JPEG versions of the files are great because they make printing store samples extremely easy, especially with things like greeting cards. So we've got a JPEG of this file. It's already got an image in it for you and some customer text. You open that JPEG and you just drag them to the printer to print, and there your samples are. Easy, right? Print assets is another category. If you're looking for anything like brochures or POP literature, this is a great place to start. You can change the color schemes, add your logos and branding, and completely customize these files as well. We have a lot of photography built into the MSP, and you can search that through subcategories like lifestyle photos, product photos. Let's take a look at these blank images. And by blank, we mean that these are ready for you to Photoshop in your own image or graphic, if you'd like to do so. Otherwise, we have plenty of them that already have images in them for your use as well. We also have quite a few videos and GIFs for you to use in-store, on social media, however you'd like. But we know it's difficult and time-consuming to produce videos, and that's why we love doing it for you guys. These are great when you need something quick on social media. Log in and grab a video. As you know, videos are far more engaging than a static image on social media, and we plan to continue to add a lot more video content this year. The next column is signature products. These are the exclusive product and services developed by IPI for IPI members. And they're usually things that you would not find on a retail giant website like Shutterfly or Snapfish. But they're things that you could produce in-house and offer that are unique. Anytime we release a signature product, it includes all of the graphics, the marketing tools, and the instructions for how to set up, produce, and run this product. If you happen to offer consumer education or classes, we've got a variety of options that are focused on services. Everything from how to host an InstaWalk event to a sip, sort, and scan event. So if you'd like to add those to your offerings, this is a great place to start. And again, all editable. The presentation slides are provided for you, as well as class handouts and instructions for the instructor. And then lastly, we've got some great licensed fonts here. For those of you that are heavy into design and stationery, these really come in handy, and they can be quite costly when purchased on their own. So we were able to build those into the MSP for you. All right, those are the main search categories. And like I said, if you need a little piece of something, I would go into these or do a search. But if you'd like to get everything and make sure you've got it, make sure you get the complete set. All right, let's move across the top navigation now. This category of MSP info really just has some instructions and some information on how to help you better use and find what you need in the new MSP Hub. However, there is one piece that I would like to point out, and that is the MSP calendar, which is now in a Google format. This was designed full of recommendations on what to do in any given month for marketing. And it's perfect for those of you that maybe need a little list to follow or a bit of hand-holding as you're planning out your marketing months. So we've got a variety of recommendations in here. For example, on September 10th, we think that's a great time to curate your holiday card content and start getting prepared for the holiday season. One of the best things about this feature is that you can print the calendar. You can also hit this plus button and it will merge it or sync it with your own Google Calendars, which then makes it editable. So you can drag and drop what we've suggested and kind of build your own marketing calendar that way. So check that out. All right, moving across the top here, we've got an exciting new feature called Team Training. And we've created this to help you as business owners and your teams learn more about best practices in retail, customer service, and related topics. We know that it can be time-consuming and costly to train your teams, and it's usually not a top priority item for business owners. So we've built in several modules and courses that will help you guys get better at what you do. And the first two modules are titled Retail Sales and Service, and then we've got one on Custom Framing Pro Selling. And we're currently adding more as we speak, but these are two fantastic ones to get started with. You just log in and then you enter in your coupon code provided there, so you're not charged anything for these. And it's an online-based education program, so you can work at your own pace. And there's lots of fun quizzes and questionnaires within that. It makes it really fun and interactive for the students, so check those out. And then on the right here, we have managed marketing services. Now, these are the 3 services that IPI offers to handle for you. If you'd like to be a little hands-off and be a little more consistent with your marketing, we would love to manage your social media, email marketing, and digital signage efforts. And if you'd like to learn more about these, go ahead and log in and we outline each service. And for those of you that are already participating in these, I think you'll find some valuable information inside. We've got all of our schedules and our calendars linked in. We've got tutorials and also access to our social media dashboard. We've even outlined instructions on how to utilize that as a refresher and lots of other fun things that'll help you make better use of that service. And if you're not participating in these, you can always register and sign up through this website as well. Okay, great. Now the last thing I want to point out is this is the button that will return you to the IPI website after you're finished on the MSP Hub. And if you ever need to get back to the Hub homepage, you can click on the logo right here. It will take you back to the main page. You can also use this search bar up the top to type in keywords and search. And then finally at the very bottom, if you've got any questions or you need to get a hold of us, our contact information is here. Please note that we're always interested in hearing from you and wish list items that you might have or would like to see added to the MSP program. So if you think of anything, shoot me an email and I'd be happy to consider that. And then also if you do run into any snags or anything, please let us know and we'll get those taken care of right away. This is still fairly new system for us and we want to make sure that we get all the kinks worked out as quickly as possible. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed the tour today. Please let us know if you have any questions and happy searching.